my savior. Huh. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing right away is Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing. Here's Williams. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
70.
On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. So likely a 3-and-out on their opening drive. That's not a good omen for a team that's lost 3 straight games.
Too many threes that you're mentioning right there. That's a number they've got to get off of. And the big risk you're running right now is discouragement amongst the ranks. How do you keep them up? How do you keep them motivated? They've got to dial up something to give themselves some confidence.
Here comes the Saints punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. That's taken on the 25. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Boom. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 6. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying...
Look at this! Middle of the field, a breakaway! Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans! A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they were back in the shadows for their own goal post, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe.
He's got it at the 10. And he gets it. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be at the game by now, but sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. First down at the 49-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. You look at the Saints' defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, it moves right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. 19.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll take this from the 9 to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game. Extra point safely through. And this is now a 1-point game.
Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Lions, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Booth. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And now it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing is Williams. Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air once more. Williams.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The Saints at 2-6 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
15 yards there for number 15.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks are writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Booth.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this ball's going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with their 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints are able to move back in front.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 2.
Next, the score, Saints 15, Lions 13.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points, and especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw. Booth.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
For the Lions, first down. First and 10.
But now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
A give, right side for Gibbs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really good.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
You're talking about extending the lead. I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the half.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10.
To the air, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw is Williams. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Throwing to start the drive.
Booth. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Second and 7. On the give, here's Gibbs.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on third down. Booth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
13 yards. First down.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 3.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 3. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Booth.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
Up the middle they go. Pereira. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Herrera. And it will surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play.
And they'll give him another shot here to the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
One more time. All lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put out the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I should have said they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Lions.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
They held him in check in the 1st half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the 1st half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Gibbs has it. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now it's Gibbs. He's got it to the 43 here. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. But guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Y'all got to calm that taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Booth.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. Back to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired. While he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
A give to the fullback on the dive. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now first and goal.
Try to get in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Gibbs going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay down.
And not in any rush offensively. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. On play action, here's Williams.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. That close on third down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on third and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw, it's Williams. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught inside the 5. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
2-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, give him credit, found the perfect play call.
He's got it at the 10. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the two-point conversion. Upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is first and 10. We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams.
Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Saints have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, the field come for the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. it successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
to
was
do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Well, this one provided some good drive.